First of all, I will ask you some comments about this experience in Mono and with the students.
Well, the experience in Mono with the students was one of deep immersion in a rich, detailed and interesting project using art in a very broad sense and crafts and community engagement to try and revitalise a community that's lost so many of its people. And so, to that extent, Mono is like many other communities in the Alps, but it's doing something different through social innovation. And we have been immersed in that over the last 36 hours, hearing from all those involved in the projects, from seed collection, gardening, to really quite elaborate craft work that has a potential market outside. So it's been a hugely enriching experience for me, and I'm sure the students too.
And for the students, how can we stimulate them to be social innovators, mainly in the mountains?
Well, the thing about social innovation is it's often bottom-up and endogenous. It comes from within. That doesn't mean to say that they can't come here and learn from what's happening here. Learn from the way in which this project has engaged with its community to make sure that there's a kind of symbiosis between the higher level art intentions of those managing the project, but also the very practical craft work and gardening that goes on in any rural community. And somehow they've made that blend work. And I think where the learning comes from the students is we can't turn them into social innovators, but we can show them projects like this. We could even perhaps give them more work to do around projects like this and bring the project managers in a fortnight's time after we'd set the students some tasks to do. And then the idea of bouncing and the dialogue grows, and you get your students beginning to think not as students, how am I going to pass an exam, but how am I going to support sustainable mountain communities in the future.